So we're back. The sun has set. It is now after dusk in episode DUSCAE. We are now about to go check out the meteor shower with Ignis, who said, "Let there be light." And the flashlights turned on. Huh. So, let's see some stars. They could have come with you. Yep. That was an easy quest. That wasn't too bad. I don't get it at all. I mean, we get 5,000 bonus experience points just for coming all the way out here. So I'll take it. I know it's character building, but it's awkward when it's not voiced. And I'm sure that in the final version of the game that will all be taken care of. And speaking of which, the one thing that I honestly have done no research on, and I'm typically on top of, is checking out like who the voice actors are for the game. Off the top of my head, I'm not familiar with any of the 4 protagonists, and that's not also to say that the voice actors are even finalized, that is not something that I know of, so...
Highness! Have a look at this. Fascinating.
What?
What? We already passed it, why couldn't you have said so sooner?
Yeah.
We've already seen plenty of those, I wouldn't be concerned. Huh? Oh, we have some Magitech people we can kill first. Goddamn goblin. Oh. I didn't know you could do that. The more you know.
Last thing I need now.
Hands down! Gotcha! Nothing personal. Hey! Hands now! Gotcha! Be punctual!
Count on it.
Your time has come. Gotcha! Simple.
I owe you one.
Stay alive. Allow me.
Oh, they stole a potion from me. Bastards.
Hands now. Gotcha! Cousins. Hands now.
Attacked on several sides. Losing
Hands
HP.
now. Pathetic. Gotcha.
Oh geez, there's a lot more of them. We're gonna hoof it until we lose our mind. We got poison. So from the navigation menu, we can... Aha! So we don't even have to walk there. This will make things go a lot more faster. Anyway, we'll continue the fan questions from all of my fans list that I have. What was my first Final Fantasy game? That's an easy one. The first Final Fantasy game that I ever played was Kingdom Hearts. Just kidding. I played Kingdom Hearts when I was about 11 years old. 2003, I would have been 11. So,
Highness, trouble you a moment.
Because I played that,
A little rest might go a long way.
I was intrigued by the all of the fellow kids on the island, and then you get to meet Squall, who goes by Leon, in of course Prompto bumbled about. That is exactly what he would do. But so Squall is in it, Yuffie is in it, Titus, Waka, and Selphie are in it. Sephiroth is in it, Cloud is in it. So Kingdom Hearts is kind of like this best of Final Fantasy characters. So a whole bunch of them show up in variously different capacities. Like some of them are aged down considerably to be kids, to be young teenagers. But look at that. We did it. Score, success. But so from that, after I played Kingdom Hearts at that very impressionable age, I moved on and went directly to Final Fantasy X on the PlayStation 2.
Let's hit it. Let's roll.
Was the first one I got, and I remember because I still have the greatest hits version of it. So I must have gotten it because that came out in 2001. So I must have gotten it at least in 2003, or if not 2004. Fight these guys again. But it shouldn't be too bad because we have all the party members. And Final Fantasy X really, really good. And I'm just gonna kind of leave it vague, but you know, that game, for being the first PlayStation 2 era game, it changed a lot of the Final Fantasy formula drastically. Like, it, first of all, it totally did away with the leveling system. So, instead of...
None the worse for wear.
Instead of like actually leveling up from fighting enemies, you only earn AP, ability points, which you would use to then move around this crazy system called the Sphere Grid, which is totally awesome because you can pretty much customize your characters in any way you want. So like, you know, you could start with your...
Where do you think this goes? I don't know. Looks a little sketchy to me.
Looks a lot of sketchy to me. Bad idea.
So you can start with your like archetypal white mage character and then turn her into you know, your best physical attacker, which is amazing. Just based on the way that the system is set up, you can balance everybody in any way that you want. So Alright, we're in the cavern. Not yet. We're getting in the cavern.
We're drifting into the deep end.
My thoughts exactly. And, Final Fantasy X was also the first voiced Final Fantasy. It featured the first shifting and dynamic
How come I
camera
always
angles.
end up in these situations?
We must be prepared for anything.
Everybody, stay alert.
Yup.
Hey, Noct, check this out.
So while we're in here, we basically just follow our party member's lead because it's pretty much a maze. I mean, the map is fairly typical looking, but there's a lot of, like, dead ends that aren't immediately clear, and you get stuck on these rocks, and then, you know, you just plow through Prompto when he gets in the way. So, this is an interesting little area.
Possible.
So now I have to go through.
Tight squeeze.
Might just make it through. I think I'm hyperventilating.
So although Prompto might be a bit annoying, I think he will make me laugh.
Quiet now.
What? Where? Who? What?
I didn't need...
We'll see how that goes. Jump scare!
Never miss. Never knew.
Gotcha! I'll say I'm amazed.
What can I say?
One last push suffice to finish them off.
None the worse for wear.
So,
Yeah.
I think that'll be the end of this episode because we lost the video. For now, we'll just look at them creepily stand around and hover, and I don't even know what they're doing. So, we'll be back. We will pursue further into the Fossio cavern and see what awaits us here. Till then.